Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Morning.
Welcome to another edition of Morning Cup of Joe, where today we are going to focus on, and we've been focused on all this week, your consumer app. But today we're going to focus on featured properties. We're going to keep it a short session as I do have to run to another one. So as we mentioned before, you have some featured properties that you can add to your website, and we're going to show you how to do that. And featured properties, you're thinking, well, maybe I don't have enough listings. So you don't have to have a listing to have a featured property. So basically, because of our IDX rules and MLS rules, we are able to promote properties on our websites. The thing is, it's just got to say who the listing broker is. So you can see here, all of mine that I've selected are courtesy of Keller Williams, One Chicago. But again, that doesn't mean you have to exclusively use Keller Williams listings. Right? An example of why you might want to use another listing is if you wanted to only feature properties in a particular neighborhood that you wanted to promote. Maybe you want to promote yourself as an expert in Andersonville, Uptown, Edgewater, West Loop, South Loop, whatever that is, and you have enough properties to put down here. You have a limit of 12 properties you can put in. All right, it is a manual process though. So you do have to periodically come in, check it out. So if a property goes under contract or closes, you'd want to swap that out with something else. Okay. Just because you have 12 doesn't mean, or a limit of 12 doesn't mean you have to have a total of 12. You could have 6, you could have 3, you could have 1, but I would, add as much as possible. So let's take a look at it as to how to do that. I'm going to be using a video from Command 101. Again, for those of you that are just watching this today, this is a resource that is free to you, and it kind of walks you through the basics of Command, and I'll show you from the very beginning. It's got sections on contacts, how to import them, creating smart views, tags, smart plans, a whole section on smart plans, and they're little short videos you can see from 5 to 12 minutes. Facebook, Instagram campaigns, and this week we are doing the consumer experience. So building your website, we did earlier this week, adding pages, standalone pages, building out your buyer seller guides, and today, short little video on featured listings. All right. So pro tip, again, you can play these at a little bit faster than normal speed because we can hear much more than we can comprehend quicker than we can speak. So let's take a look.
Hey, what is going on? Hey, it's Nick again, and I just want to show you how to add featured listings to your KW Agent consumer site and your app. That's right, you can add featured listings to your app. It shows up in a really cool way. That's a huge value proposition to your client. So let's jump right in. We are in consumer settings, and we're going to go right over here to site and app settings. Now you're going to see featured listings in the middle, right? And if you click that, you might not see anything here. You might not see, featured listing configuration. You might not see any of this stuff. And if you don't, here's what you have to do first. You have to go to learn more with Kelly Guide. So click that, and then you're going to want to click consumer settings, click continue. Then you're going to want to click the get started button on the next page, right? Then you're going to want to click the next button. You may have to scroll down because like I didn't see it at first. So I scrolled down and then I saw the next button. When you click next, you can be brought to a new Kelly Guide for client settings. And you're going to want to follow the prompts here for featured listings. I'm not going to take you through that whole thing because it's very self-explanatory. So just keep going through the different steps. And when you're complete, you're going to go back. You're going to go back to consumer settings within Command. So when you go back there, what you're going to see is when you click on featured listings, you're going to then see an option to choose listings. Now, let me delete some of these because this is how it's going to look. It's going to look like this. Okay, so it's just going to look like this when you go back. After you go through the Kelly Guide, you go back to consumer, go back to site and app settings, and go to featured listings. This is what you're going to see, and you're going to be able to give your featured listings a header. Now, the header appears in on your site and also appears on your app. So I'm going to call this beautiful new listings. Now, if they're your listings, You could say our beautiful new listings or my beautiful new listings, okay? But I'm just gonna call it beautiful new listings because I'm gonna choose listings that aren't mine right now. So I'm gonna select listings.
So again, if you are looking to specialize for a specific neighborhood, you could say listings in quote unquote, whatever that neighborhood is. Okay, so you can totally customize that tag there.
And if you have listings, obviously it'll show up here, but I'm gonna do all listings and I'm going to search by city. All right, so let's do Montclair, New Jersey. Okay, perfect. So actually, yeah, this is Montclair, New Jersey, great. You can do city, you can do zip. I'm actually gonna do zip just in case, because that's gonna be a little bit more accurate. Okay, so let me select a few. So I'm gonna select this because it's beautiful. This, I'm originally from Montclair. It's a beautiful neighborhood, I love it. This, this, and this, and done. Let me, actually, I think I want to choose a few more. Let's choose a few more. Let's do 07003, which is Bloomfield, New Jersey. Actually, let's do city this time. Bloomfield. Okay, good, here we go. So there's more Bloomfield listings coming up. All right, so let's pick, this is nice, this is nice. Oh, that's not Bloomfield, New Jersey, that's another Bloomfield. Okay. Let me choose, here we go. All right, perfect, all right. So yeah, that's good. I'm gonna choose a couple of those and I'll click done. And so I've got one at Bloomfield, a bunch in Montclair, perfect. So I'm gonna save changes. And now those changes are saved. Okay, so I'm gonna go to my website. And when I go to my website, what you'll see is, as soon as this fills in, you will see the new listings. Now that headline, beautiful new listings, it actually doesn't show up on the site. It actually shows up on the app, and I'll show you what it looks like when it's in the app. So here it looks really nice on the website. Now on the app, let me open that up for you on my computer. So I actually do have the app on my computer. It shows up in a really cool way on your app for your consumers. So you click on saved, and we're gonna want to view our recent collections. And when we scroll down, you're gonna see your beautiful new listings on your app show up as a collection. Like how cool is that? Like your clients are always gonna see them, right? So the app looks really terrible on my computer because I have a Chromebook and it's like, you know, not a phone, so it looks obviously distorted. But I just want you guys to see that on your app, your featured listing actually show up as a collection, so your clients always see it. So what's super cool is that when you go on a listing appointment, you can say, hey, when I take your listing, my clients, my hundreds or thousands of clients who have my app are always going to see their listing in their app right here in their saved searches. Now, also on the website, when you click saved and you go to collections and you view all, it's always going to show up on the website in collections as well. So the cool part about this is always on the app as a collection, always on the site as a collection, and always on the home page of the site. And the value proposition to your seller clients are huge because it's always a saved search. And your clients who are using the app can't ever escape it. It's always going to be there. So that's really how you add them, guys. It's super easy. I hope that this was informative for you. So go get to adding and, you know, have a good time with it. Let me know if you need anything. We'll see you soon.
All right, so again, to recap, this is what we're looking to add to our website is the featured properties. He went into an advanced topic on collections, which we'll do in a future session. Collections basically is a collection of properties that you can save on whether it's your mobile app or the website so that your clients can see it. So you can create a collection for Andersonville homes that you like, or Uptown or Lincoln Park or Lakeview or whatever. You can create those collections. You just would want to monitor them. So that's what I wanted to go over today. I wanted to keep it short because I do have a another webinar that I need to jump to. All right.
Thanks again, man. Take care.
Thank you. Thanks for joining.